That's because I've been preparing for a series and it's titled Checklists Before You Pop the Question or Before You Say I Do. Let's just dive into it. Can you say yes to the following questions? And when I say yes, it means as soon as you hear the question, it should be an automatic yes. I don't want you to think about it. If you are thinking about it, it means you are not sure. So the first question is this: do you love him or her? Yes, it has to be an automatic yes. And then the next question is, how do you know that you love him or her? How? That's the second question. The third question is, how does the action he or she shows proves to you that he or she loves you? And the next question I have to ask is, what does love truly mean to you? When you say you love that man, you say you love that woman, what exactly are you trying to say? I know. Now, this is an example of some of the questions I want you to consider as you decide to take your relationship to the final stage, and that is marriage. Yes, we have so many, oh, I love you, I just love what you wear, I love how you speak, I love. No, when we talk about marriage, the love is completely different. So I ask you again, that young guy that you've been dating or you're in courtship with, do you truly love him? Do you truly love that young lady, that beautiful lady that you'll be courting or dating for a while? Do you truly love her? I want you to take a few minutes to think about it, because marriage is supposed to be something that will last the whole lifetime. It is till death do you part. So the first thing that is important is for you to be able to answer this question: do you love her? Do you love him? As soon as you hear that question, okay? And for the lady, how do you know that this guy loves you? And for the man, how do you know that the lady loves you? What is your definition of love? Because your definition of love and what you see or how he or she loves you should be the same. If there's any gray area, you need to think about it. And whatever action that is shown to prove, to let you know that he loves you or she loves you, are they in line with what you think shows you that the person you are going out with loves you? And then I ask, what does love mean to you? If you are sitting right in front of me and I ask you, what does love mean to you? What would you say? What would you say? And as you are responding to me, I want you to think back. I want you to think about the person you are dating and see and evaluate that the actions, the way the person behaves, the way the person treats you is a true definition of what love means to you. And if it is not, then it is time for you to get to work with your partner, so that at the end of the day, both of you are in line with your definition of love. Remember, you are on a journey. Now, when it gets to marriage, it becomes one vision, one mission statement, one destination. So it's important that this first question, you are able to answer it, and it is clear in your mind. You can see it, it's observable. You can measure this love, you can see the love, and you are able to describe it. So the next question is, do you see and view love in the same way? I can tell you one thing. When you both of you do not see love or view love in the same way, it's going to be conflict upon conflict upon conflict. That's when you hear the man say, oh, you don't love me. That's when you hear the lady say, oh, you don't love me. Meanwhile, you think you love her or you think you love him. But the way he or she is perceiving that love is different. And they are telling you, oh, I know you don't love me. Oh, I know you don't love me. And then there's conflict, not just within both of you, but even in yourself. You begin to doubt, you are asking yourself again, I thought I loved this woman. Oh, I thought I loved this man. And that is why it is very important that both of you see love in the same way. It's important. Now, we're not talking about, remember, I love your dress, I love how you talk, I love how you work. It's different. It is different. Now, I also want to also say, please, that the love you have for one another now, that you are not married, and the love that you have for each other when you are 6 months in married, when you are 1 year in married, when you are 2, it's going to be different. It's amazing. And that's why I've been married for 26 years, and I will tell you the way I loved my husband when we first met, when we were dating, when we got into courtship, and when we got married, is quite different from the love I have for him today. My love for him is growing, it grows, it's growing, and it keeps growing. And his love for me has also grown. Our love for one another has matured, and is matured, and is still maturing. You know, so it's important that you see love, you view love the same way. Also, does the love mean the same thing to you? I want to also quickly say, okay, how does love describe the love relationship? What does the Bible say about the love relationship, especially between a couple? What does it mean when you say you love your wife? Because now we have transitioned from boyfriend, girlfriend into wife to be and husband to be. Now, I'm taking it a little bit further and say, what does the Bible say about the love relationship between a man and a woman? What does it say? I know we talked about 1 Corinthians 13. We all know is the Bible, the chapter that talks about the love to our neighbor and to one another as spouses. Yes, don't forget, your spouse is also your neighbor. And it says, love your neighbor as yourself. Now, I went into the dictionary. I got this from the dictionary, and it says that, let me quickly see. It says, I put in there, what is the true meaning of love in a marriage? And what comes out is that love is the base of, trust is the base of love. Without it, you cannot love anyone. And it says, if you are in love, you care for each other. Love in marriage means you trust your partner, you care for your partner, you respect your partner, you are a friend with whom your partner, your partner can share anything and everything with. So in this relationship, as you are in courtship, I want to ask, can your partner share everything with you? Does your partner trust you? This is part of love. Well, if you ask me what is love, I will tell you that love is laying down your life for your partner. Love is doing anything legal, anything to please your partner, to make your partner happy, as long as it does not take the place of God in your life. I can do anything for my husband, but I will not do anything that will violate God's law. I will not do anything that will cause me to sin for my husband, but I will do anything else to love my husband, to show my husband that I care for. And it includes sacrifice. It includes dying to self. Are you willing to die to self? Are we willing to lay aside your own interest and take the interest of your partner? Are you going to be selfless? Are you going to be kind? Are you going to celebrate their victories? Are you going to mourn when they mourn? Are you going to be sad when they are sad? Are you going to be there for them in season and out of season? That is love. So I ask you, are you willing to make that sacrifice? Are you willing to make the sacrifice? We're dwelling on the issue, on one of the checkpoints of making sure you have it, it's clear in your mind. There's not a single doubt before you pop the question or before you say yes to anyone who says, will you marry me? It is important. I want to quickly open to 1 Corinthians 13. Now, when I was in this stage of life, one of the things that really helped me was 1 Corinthians 13. It taught me and showed me how to love. The word of God says, even God even is an example of how to love. The word of God says that for God so loved the world that he gave. So love means giving. Love means giving your best. He gave his only begotten son. That love means giving your very best to the person you say you are in love with. All right? And then it says that love suffers long and is kind. So these are the characteristics of love that I want you to evaluate your love. This love you say you have for your partner. Evaluate it on 1 Corinthians 13 from verses 4 to 8. It says, love suffers long and is kind, which means you will continue to bear. You're going to continue to bear with one another. You're going to continue to work things out. There's going to be conflict. Your conflict is not supposed to tear you apart. Your conflict is to show you one another, I shouldn't have done this. Conflict is supposed to help you understand one another. Your conflict is supposed to help you know one another. And your conflict is supposed to help you grow close. It should bring you close to each other and not to set you apart. Love suffers long and is kind. Love does not envy. Love does not envy. I've seen relationships where envy destroys your relationship. The man is controlling, the lady is controlling, they want to control your life. That is not love. Love does not envy. Love does not envy. When your spouse has a promotion, you are rejoicing. When your partner is celebrated, you celebrate with them. You are your partner's cheerleader. You are the super fan. Love does not envy. Love suffers long. Love is kind. Those are 3 characteristics right now. Love suffers long. Love is kind. Love does not envy. Please evaluate yourself with those 3 characteristics. And where you are falling short, please make adjustments. Please make adjustment. I know my time is up, but there's going to be a subsequent video. Please share with your contacts. Let me know what you are thinking. Subscribe, and then please click on the notification button so that when the new video comes up, you get your notification. Until next time, stay blessed and stay safe. God bless you.